Sri 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 Shivabalayogi Maharaj was born to a poor but respected family of weavers in the South Indian village of Arivapupeta on January 24, 1935, and was given the name of Satyaraju. For thousands of years, this part of India had been steeped in the lore and spiritual practices devoted to Lord Shiva. While possessed of a dynamic personality, Satyaraju gave no sign of his future destiny until he was 14, when Lord Shiva himself appeared to the boy in the form of an imposing 7-foot ascetic. The Lord brought the boy into the state of samadhi, God consciousness, by a mere touch of his finger to the spot between his eyebrows, known in yoga as the Bhricuti. This event marked the beginning of an intense spiritual discipline called Tapas, where the Bala Yogi, boy yogi, meditated in samadhi for 23 hours a day for 8 years, mastering the powers of the 4 directions, then 12 hours a day for 4 more years. Throughout his tapas, there were periods when he stayed in samadhi continuously for months at a time. His practice was brutally hard on his body, including the time a neighboring boy threw a burning kerosene rag on him, and another when he was bitten by a cobra. Fortunately, he was given healing treatments known as Kaya Kalpa by another famous yogi who recognized the boy as a reincarnation of his own guru from past ages. This yogi was Tapaswiji Maharaj, who understood that the boy was one of India's great souls who had come to earth many times in the past to guide and save humanity. Upon completion of the 12-year tapas, Sri Shivabalayogi, as he was then called, was visited by his divine guru with his consort Parvati, the Divine Mother. Lord Shiva announced that the tapas had been successful and that the young yogi was now free to do as he pleased. Sri Shivabalayogi replied that he had no particular desire, and that because his guru had put him into tapas, he should now tell him what to do. Utilizing the yogic power known in India as Tapas Shakti, Sri Shivabalayogi began to travel and initiate devotees within a couple of years of completing tapas in 1961. He founded many ashrams and centers in India and made several trips to Europe and the US. His chief ashram was in Bangalore, where he founded the International Center for Indian Culture. For 33 years, Sri Swamiji taught Dhyan meditation, which is the core of his mission. Dhyan is a powerful type of yogic spiritual meditation, which is practiced in complete inner and outer silence. Sri Shivabalayogi is known in India as the greatest modern-day practitioner of the art of meditation. The core discipline of his sadhana, or spiritual practice, is for devotees to practice dhyan for at least 1 hour at the same time each day. Sri Shivabalayogi points out that dhyan is not a religion in the sense of being a sectarian body of belief. Rather, it serves to strengthen and enhance whatever spiritual path a person may be on. After initiation, as a person continues with sadhana, the love and guidance which the Master showers upon each person is perceived in many ways and on many levels. Daily life itself becomes a spiritual journey. On March 28, 1994, his physical health failing, Sri Shivabalayogi lay in his native village of Arivapupeta. Intending to stay on the earthly plane, he left his body consciously and entered the state unusual even for yogis of yoga nidra, or yogic sleep. He had promised his devotees that he would be with them for 45 more years. Within a few minutes, he merged his Atman, or soul, into the body of a devotee who had been preparing for this service since 1982. Sri Shivabalayogi in this form is known simply as Sri Swamiji, Saint of India, Master of Yogic Meditation, and embodiment of the spiritual and physical presence of Sri Shivabalayogi. Sri Swamiji continues to visit the U.S. and Canada.
गुनाहों से लबालब पूर हो जाए न घबराओ किसी दर से बकिसी से भी मिलती है जमाने की सभी खुशियाँ किसी बारे पे मिलती हैं लगन तुमसे लगा बैठे तो होगा देखा जाए।